What's the deal? It's your boy McLean at Dwayne McLean TV. If you guys hear the fan, I'm recording in the car. You know we got to get these videos out on the lunch break. So it is what it is. Support the boy. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get these videos up, man. Let's get this channel up. And we're not wasting no time with this subject, man. We're getting right into it, man. We got to talk about Bandman Kevo passing of his son, man. And disclaimer, I understand this is a very sensitive topic. I understand people think this is wrong to make these videos. But let me tell you guys something. We looking at this type of stuff from two different lenses. So you, the regular person, you're looking at it from outside looking in. I'm looking at it from outside looking in, but I know what inside their house looks like. And let me tell you something. These celebrities are all sick individuals. I've done way too many stories, read way too many articles, seen the pattern over the years, how every time these celebrities have something going on for them, somebody dies around them. I understand it's just, it's this kid. These people will get rid of their children for this stuff. They love the fame. And don't get it twisted. Bandman Kevo comes off to me as one of the most lamest guys in the world. First thing first, buddy got a bald face. Me and him the same age. He has a bald face. Dude got a liposuction. Can't trust no man who get a liposuction. Bandman Kevo comes off to me as one of those guys who would do anything in his power to fit in with society, to fit in with the norm, to be accepted. He comes off like that. I guarantee you out the money and the flash and the glitz and the glam, he couldn't get half those chicks he see him with. And he'd be out with some of the most fakest, most plastered women in the world. These women, he have all types of, and only a weird, lame dude in my book will be attracted to these style of type of women. I'm talking about the girls with the big fake BBLs, the fake lips, and he be around those. The ones that celebrities be. Those guys be with those, y'all. Those be train stations. Those don't be real women. Those be train stations those guys be with. So I'm looking at this from a different perspective than the average person looking at this stuff. I know how evil these people are. I know how sick these people are. And I truly, cold-heart in my heart, believe this stuff. Whether you do or not, I believe this stuff happens. I hate when I see a child leave this earth and I get tired of seeing it. But these celebrities will do that. They give their kid up. Now let's get to the article of it. Now it says here, born Kevin Foreign, Bandman Kevo has released his first single, How He Do It. He has since released several singles, including Who Is That? And Bandman has over 3.4 million followers on his Instagram. Basically, I'm setting the stage that you know how famous this dude is pretty is. I didn't know he went by as a rapper. I just thought he was just some dude who's a scammer. But he clearly wants to be a rapper. He clearly wants to be in the fame. And if you want to be in the fame, and you want to have this fame, you must give something up that includes yourself or your family members or somebody close around you. Like I said, I do believe that this is all part of the sick game these entertainers play. Now it says Chicago rapper and influencer Bandman Kevo said that his 15-year-old son, repeat the number, 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, they do things 3, 6, 9 when it comes to taking these lives. The son was unalived in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Sunday. He took the Instagram story to share a photo of his son with the caption, "Rest in power." And a separate story, he appealed to the public for assistance and finance regarding the incident. The 34-year-old rapper also said that he is unable to get a hold of his mom. In another story, he urgently requests anyone in Kalamazoo with information about his son's death to DM him immediately, accompanied by a money bag emoji. Let me tell you something, man. That dude don't care about his son, man. I pray to God I never lose a child. Pray to God. I know it'd probably be one of the worst feelings in the world. There's no way if I ever was to have that situation, would I be on social media that day? Would I be able to go on throughout my life? I love my kids. I would have to take a break from society. I would never be able to bounce back. I pray I never have to experience that in my life. I pray no parent has to experience that. And this shows me that when these celebrities lose a child, they go to social media. This shows me that they are insensitive to the situation, that these people are numb to the situation, that this is all just a game to them. Oh, so Dwayne, people, no, you can't. In my book, you can't. You can't just lose something that close and get on social media the same day as if everything is okay. Social media is the last thing on my mind. But let me tell you, they make money on social media, so they need the post because money is everything to these sick individuals. Now it says Bandman has confirmed his teen son, Kevian, has reportedly lost his life from being hit with a stray weapon in Michigan. Bandman Kevo mourns of his teen son. Bandman Kevo was mourning of his son Sunday morning, March 31st. Keep up with the date, March 31st. The Chicago rapper shared on his post on X, formerly known as Twitter, which simply reads R.P. Kevian, along with 2 angel emojis. In a post on his Instagram story, Kevo posted a photo of Kevian along with the word rest in power. He also shared a blog post about the tragic news, which states Kevian was apprehended by somebody who had a weapon, and he was unalived in Michigan. Kevo also released that he has not been able to get in contact with his son's mother. And like I said, y'all, keep up with the date, March 31st. We will be talking about that in a second. But see, he went. Who loses a kid and goes on the internet and posts a picture with an emoji, man? These guys putting emojis. You lost a kid, bro. That's how I know the game's sick, man. The game is sick. Now look, the tragic news comes as Bandman. The tragic news comes as Kevo is celebrating launching a successful business venture outside of rap. The Chicago native, formerly Scammer, recently launched the Finesse God Scam School, an online course to teach people about all kinds of scams and how to avoid falling victim to them. He recently projected this business to take $10 million. Now, this is the reason why he lost his son, right here. He need to get this school, you got to give something up. You play the game, this is how it gets played. This happens in your area too. People around you. When they get in this whatever business, I'm saying everybody does this. Some people really work hard. Some people really got God on their side. Some people really put the work and discipline and effort in. And some people take shortcuts. Especially people in the entertainment industry, because the entertainment industry is plagued by this sick game that they play. So if he wanted to get to school where the project's going to take $10 million, so he had to give something up. It's all about loyalty. It's all about doing the spell. It's a lot of other different reasons why. Now, let's get into this right here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Now, let's get into this right here. R.P. Kevian, he passed on March 31st. He posted this at 9:07 p.m. All right, 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay. 9 plus 8 is 17. 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay, yeah. So let's look at the different celebrities that passed on March 31st. So you have Selena. She died on March 31st. She was also, she was born on March. Sharon, my daughter, had the same birthday. That's crazy. We also have Brandon Lee. He passed March 31st. This is Bruce Lee's son. Passed March 31st, okay? Now let's go on to the next one. We have Nipsey Hussle. He died March 31st, 33 years old, 32 years old, and Selena was 23 years old. All those ages, they all have something dealing with 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. So Brandon Lee died at 32, 6. Selena died at 23, 6. Nipsey Hussle died at 33, 6. Bandman Kevo's son died at 15, 6. Now, March 31st was the day held in honor of Luna, the divine personification of the moon. So they do a lot of moon rituals on this day. They be worshiping the moon. I do highly believe that these are sacrifices to some type of moon god. I told you these people do some weird stuff. I believe this stuff. You don't have to. I'm not telling nobody to believe anything that I believe. I'm just sharing information. You make your own conclusion. Selene, sound like Selena. Who is the goddess of the moon? Selene, a.k.a. sound like Selena. It's the ancient Greek mythology and religion of Selene is the goddess and personification of the moon. So that's kind of funny. Selena passed at 23. And I don't even think I have this in my breakdown. I got a breakdown on my Patreon about Selena. Subscribe to my Patreon. I might release the Selena video to YouTube maybe later on this year. But I might have to go add this. Because this isn't even in my breakdown. Or it might be. But Selena name is kind of close to the goddess of the moon. And she died on the March 31st, the day you worship the moon. Or I might have it in that breakdown. I don't know. But seeing Bandman Kevo's son pass March 31st, a young boy getting shot and killed, because they always want to say we die shooting, that's how to get rid of black people. I can heavily allude that Bandman Kevo did this as a way to get that school and to keep his fame. Who gets on social media and posts R.P. Kevian, 2 hearts emotion? He didn't even post like it was his son. It's like it's his homeboy. R.P. Kevian, 2 angel emojis. This is the most insensitive thing I ever seen in my life. I would have to, if God forbid, and I want nothing to happen to Nate. The other day, my son woke up in the middle of the night with a bad dream. And the way he cried, I still don't sleep well because I don't want to hear my son crying like that. He was terrified. It bothered me that my son was that terrified. I'm still hearing his cries like, man, I don't ever want to hear that again. There's no way I would do that and get on social media. And I hope none of you people watching this video would. Just put a RP Kevo and like this kid, it didn't mean nothing to him. It didn't mean, his son passing meant nothing to Bandman Kevo. Nothing. And these artists, entertainers, all they do is get on social media. There's no way. They know how wicked these people are. Like I said, this is the date that Bandman Kevo's son passed on. When you add it up, it comes out to 15. So he dies at age 15. The date, and you add the entire date up, it comes out to 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. So you have it right there, man. Right there. His age, the date comes out to 6. You got your sixes. It's always by the numbers, man. And I don't even do heavy gematria. I don't even get into it that deep because it gets deep. I'm pretty sure if you add the name of the street he passed on, the city he passed on, if you put in Bandman Kevo's name, all those numbers are going to end up lining up. I guarantee you. Let's do a quick shotgun of different celebrities that lost their child. Well, at least their son. Scottie Pippen's son died unexpectedly in April. All right. Seems like a lot of people be passing around this time. Gilly the Kid lost his son recently. His son was 25 years old. He lost his son last year. Gilly the Kid lost his son. You know, and Gilly the Kid want to come out and say, oh, you guys are all wrong for saying I sacrificed my son. Woody, 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 woo, woo. Man, we know how y'all get down, man. And I was told that they don't get to pick the person that gets sacrificed. Also, legendary Philly rapper Freeway Ochocinco's son both lost children. So Ocho Cinco, who's on Nightcap, who's for some reason is the only football player right now, big as everybody else. He's big and famous right now. And Freeway lost his son as well. All right? And he said right here, his first baby, Zen, passed away from cancer complications. So he had a young kid who had cancer and he passed away. But you see Ocho Cinco, probably one of the most famous football players right now with no ring. Y'all got to understand how these people get all these contracts. Ricky Smiley's son passed away at 32 years old. 3 times 2 is 6. You know what I'm saying? And Ricky Smiley tried to off his daughter as well. She was at a red light and survived the sacrifice. They shot her up and she survived. Happened a year before his son passed. Now, this is the one I was talking about, Davido. Davido is a Nigerian singer who lost his son October 31st on Halloween. So see how these people are dying on the 31st? You know what I'm saying? Singer Davido's young son dies in the swimming pool, drowning. So his son passed in a swimming pool at home. You know, and look what Davido got on. The Masonic checkerboard pattern. All right? The same pattern that you're about to see Bandman Kevo wearing. So what's the chances of both of these guys losing their kid on the 31st of a month and rocking the same pattern that is heavily associated with Freemasonry? What's the coincidences of that? You know? It can happen. And he's rocked this outfit numerous of times on his Instagram. Bandman Kevo's part of it. And numerous celebrities lost their children so they could keep their fame and continue going on. These people are sick individuals, and you should never, ever want to be famous. You should never want to meet these people. You should never want to have nothing to do with them. Bandman Kevo's not to be trusted, man. And like I said, I believe he gave his child up. You don't have to believe that, but I believe that. You don't have to believe. I'm not forcing my beliefs on nobody. I'm not saying this is, I'm not, God, my word is not final. You have every right to believe what you want, but I have been studying this for a long time. I've seen how these 6 celebrities move. I've seen what they do. I've seen the numerous patterns, how these people around them just seem to die. And right before he's about to get to school, he loses his son. Right before the baby album goes platinum, he loses his dad. Right before Meg Stein album goes platinum, she loses her mom. Right before Jennifer Hudson gets Oscars, she loses her mom passes. Right before Jim Carrey is able to break out of his daggone contract, his girlfriend is randomly dies. Right before, who was that? There was another one. A few of these people, as soon as something happens, somebody around them passes. And it's like this constantly, every year with these entertainers. It's sickening. It's only a matter of time before we see something similar happen with Charleston White. It's coming up with him. Somebody close to him is going to go. Cause y'all be thinking Charles White down. He's down. He's in the mix too much. Around your Aiden Rosses and stuff. Didn't somebody pass around Aiden Ross recently? I have no idea. It's going to soon happen with Sexy Red. Somebody's going to pass around her soon. Just know I told you this on this video. All these entertainers are evil people. Y'all, we watch some of the most sickest, evilest people on the planet. Everybody on TV, from your politicians, from your favorite rappers, your favorite athlete, everybody's sick. Every last single one of them. They don't care. These devils don't care. They possessed by some type of entity from another planet somewhere. So what I mean is they might be a regular person from 0 to 18 to turn 18, and they get their body possessed by some type of entity that comes from a different world, and now they're being controlled. That's why they're able to do all this evil stuff and sleep at night. And the entity that takes over that body knows, hey, I got to do this. And that person who's 18 at the time didn't even know that they was even a part of a ritual where this entity was going to take over their body. That's all I got to say about it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know if I missed anything. Y'all be safe. I'm out.